Hola, hola, ¿cómo están? How are you, friends? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, my friends. Welcome to my Facebook page. Welcome if you're watching this video later as a replay, #replay. How is everybody doing? I'm so happy to be here, my friends. Today we are going to use this beautiful rice paper hydrangea, and it is a big size A3 from Decoupage Central. As you come in, say hello. Let me see if I have everything under control. Let me know in comments if the lighting is good. I'm gonna get my computer super quick so I can read your comments, and also let me know if the audio is good, if you can hear me, okay? I'm going to refresh my computer, and okay, I'm gonna mute my computer super quick. Okay. All right. So I have my computer ready to go. I see Maria there. How are you, Maria? Hey, my friend. How are you? Happy Friday. Welcome, my friend. Sorry, I was a few minutes late. There's always something. When I'm ready to go, I always get something in the middle. I'm like, damn it. I'm a few minutes late. Okay, so before we start this project, let me know if you can see my table. I'm good, Maria. I'm good, my friend. I'm happy that it's Friday. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a beautiful day with my family. We're gonna be celebrating my twins' birthday, my nieces. So I'm excited for that. But I was looking forward for this weekend. Yes, I need to rest. But you know, it's Friday, my friends. So we need to do something. We need to craft. We need to do a home decor. So here I am. I wanna inspire you. I'm glad you're doing good, Maria. How's the weather, my friend? How's the weather? I'm praying for everybody. I know I've been listening to the news, the terrible tornadoes, the bad weather. I'm so sorry about that, my friends. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yes, you can see. Perfect. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, my friend. All right, my friends. So today I am going to use a hydrangea rice paper, and this is from Decoupage Central. Okay, as you can see, this is a beautiful rice paper, and what I like from this print, it's all the colors, all the designs, all that you know, all the little details that you see from here. So we're gonna use this, and I think it's my first time doing this kind of project with you. We're gonna use a canvas. Let me know in comments if you use your canvas for your rice paper. If you are new doing this kind of project, or if you haven't done any of this before, let me know. I'm gonna do a reverse canvas, and I'm gonna do it from the beginning until the end with you, okay? So let me know. I'm excited to do this. I use canvas all the time, and this is another way that if you don't have wood in your studio, using canvas and using with your rice paper, you are creating a one-kind home decor. So this is super fun. This is a reverse canvas, so I am super excited. Hi, Anita. How are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Beautiful print. Right, Anita? I love it. And these flowers, they're so pretty. They're so beautiful. There's a lot of different colors for these hydrangeas. Anita, you like the reverse canvas. Yay! How often do you do reverse canvas, Anita? Alrighty, my friends, before I start with this, I want to show you some of the new rice papers that I have on my stash, just to give you an idea. Okay, this is a A3 size, big size. Usually the size that I always use is A4. It's a smaller size, not too small. It's a good size. So here we have another print, and all these designs, they are from Decoupage Central. So this is a good one. I'm planning doing this one soon. So for 4th of July, for any patriotic home decor or any project, this is a beautiful one. Look at all the details. Here we have some more sunflowers. All these rice papers, they are big sizes, my friends, A3. Okay, so Decoupage Central, they have a lot of different styles. If you like more flowers, if you like more farmhouse backgrounds, they have a lot of good styles. And this is another one that I like it. I know you cannot read it. This one, it is well with my soul. Okay, this is one of the newest designs. Anita, you done like a 10 so far. Wow, girl, love that. This will be my 4th time using a rice paper. And here we have another fun background. It has a little bit of rust and also patina background, my friends. Okay, so all this, they are A3, bigger size, and it fits perfect on the size by 12 by 16 canvas or 16 by 20. 16 by 20 is a little bit more bigger, and you will have more space if you like painting the background, adding more details, which I did it. Let me show you. So this is a 16 by 20, and this is a 12 by 16. Okay, so the last 3 times when I did my reverse canvas, I used the bigger size. Okay, and it was super fun. But look, you still have more space, a little bit more if you want to add more details. Okay, but for this project, we are going to use a 12 by 16, and it fits perfect. No counting the frame. So you're going to cut a little bit of your rice paper, but not too much. Okay? You love this, Maria. Yay! I'm so happy. I'm so happy we're doing this. And also let me know if you are crafting with me, my friend. Let me put this a little bit more higher so you can see better. Okay, there you go. I'm always moving my phone. I'm so sorry, friends. Okay, so again, we're gonna do a reverse canvas, and we're using a A3 rice paper. Okay, this rice paper, it is available on the website if you like flowers. All right, so for a reverse canvas, that means you're gonna turn your canvas, you're gonna use it on the other way, right? So first we're gonna start doing the cuts. Are you ready? Start the cuts, okay? And I'm gonna use this, okay? That you use this for fabric. I'm gonna use this, but you can also use this kind of tool if you have it. So I'm just gonna go outside of the staple outside. I'm not gonna do inside, I'm gonna do outside. And I'm gonna take my time. I'm not gonna do it too fast because remember, this is a stretched canvas. Believe it or not, they are fragile, okay? And then you're gonna go to the other side. And the same thing. So this home decor is gonna be a wall hanging decor. And I want it very colorful, happy home decor. So I'm gonna paint my background with a green color. So here we have, okay? So this is the back where you're gonna staple it. You're not gonna see this. You are not going to see this. You're going to use only this part of the canvas, and it is wood, okay? All right, let me read your comments, my friends, because I know there's a lot of comments. Thank you, Maria, for sprinkling me out. Thank you, my friend, I appreciate it. Maria, you're not crafting, you're just watching. Thank you, friend. So Anita, I'm so happy that you have this already experience using reverse canvas. Let me know in comments, Anita or anybody, how do you use your reverse canvas? Have you used it with rice paper? Only stencils? All right, so now we are going to pull it out this because we don't need it. We don't need this. So we are just going to pull it out. And I don't care if that is staples, they're in the back. Now, you know, I do a lot of workshops. Here in my town, I teach paint parties. So this is another way, if you are an artist, if you are if you like doing paint parties, or any kind of like a get together with friends and family, this is another way to use your rice papers with a canvas. Okay, so here we have. Hi, Lavani, how are you, my friend? Thank you for the stars. You're always sweet, my dear. How are you doing? Anita, you use stencils, but never try with rice paper. Well, my friend, tonight, I'm hoping to inspire you. This is my third time doing wet rice paper. So, finger crossed. Everything turns out good. Okay, so I will paint this later, but I just want to show you. This is the clean area where we are going to paint. Don't worry about the staples, okay? And the size for this is 16 by 20. Okay, so now I'm gonna use the white part. I'm not gonna use the part of the back of the canvas. Okay, I'm gonna use the white. Why? Because it's already before the, okay, for the canvas, for the stretch canvases, you know, in order for us to use it for our paintings, we have to add any type of gel to, that way we can have easy way to paint here. Okay, that means the canvas, the stretch canvas. Thank you, Maria, for the stars. Appreciate it, my friend. Thank you. So that way it's easy for us to paint, and we don't have, because it's a stretch canvas is very, it's a fabric, but it's very delicate for painting. So you don't see it, but there's little pieces that they need to be all sealed all together. That way when you're painting, you have a good canvas with you. So they apply, which I have it here. They apply gesso. Okay, so before I do my paintings, and depends what kind of canvas I'm using, I apply gesso, and it's in white color. And this is what I did for this, okay, for my canvas. So gesso works very well with the stretch canvas. So before I start with that, you see, I want to make sure how I want my rice paper. And this project is going to be super easy because I'm going to use scissors, which is easier for us. And then I'm planning using a eye of this silicone mold, Monarch. Okay, I'm gonna use one for one around here. I wanna add that as a detail. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna grab my scissors and just cut all the white edges of my rice paper to make it easy, okay? I'm not gonna worry about using my small brush. So I apply gel to my stretch canvases before I paint, before I use them. And I did for this too, okay? Even though I'm going to decoupage this rice paper on the stretch canvas, I apply my gesso. You don't have to use it because you're not painting, but I'm used to doing it that because of my paint parties, but you don't have to do it, okay? If you don't have it, don't worry about it. So now I'm just cutting just the white edges. And I think this is my first time doing a reverse canvas using a rice paper on my Facebook page. So I'm really hoping to inspire you, my friend. If you have any canvas, and if you don't have wood on hand, but you wanna use rice papers, this is another way to use your rice papers, okay? So I'm just cutting the sizes. So now we have, Maria, you like using rice paper. Nice, my friend. I love using rice paper too. It's super fun. And I love learning any new technique because I follow a lot of creators, my friend. And if you are new to my Facebook page, Facebook will send me a notification and say follow this creator. I will follow you back. Okay, I love supporting other creators. So here I am, my friend, to follow you and support you. Okay. All right. So now my canvas is in the center. There you go. So now my canvas is in the center. Yep. You see, I am not gonna paint white my background because my stretch canvas is already white. Gonna bring back my frame, making sure rice paper is not showing. Okay? All right. Let me know in comments, my friends, if I'm going very fast. I will slow down, promise. Okay, so I'm gonna use Mod Podge, but also when it's time to seal my paper, I'm gonna use, because I haven't used this in a while, Decoupage varnish and glue. Okay, so we're gonna use first Mod Podge. So that's how I want it. I'm gonna leave it just like that. Yep. And you know what you can also do? Maybe we can do it that way. And I think we're gonna do it that way. I'm gonna apply Mod Podge. I'm gonna get my mini heat tool and come back. Let's do that, okay? So you can see me how I do it in case you're concerned to avoid wrinkles. So we're gonna Mod Podge everything, draw it up, and then bring the paper back, and then we're gonna use the mini iron. All right, let's get the Mod Podge on. So we're gonna apply one thin coat with this craft glue. So what I'm gonna do is just pour it over my stretch canvas. And with my lighting, it's showing me where do I need to add more Mod Podge. So I'm just applying, not too much, enough amount for this technique. So let me know in comments, my friends, if you like hydrangeas. Do you have a favorite flower? Decoupage Central, they have so many beautiful designs. A lot of flowers, a lot of backgrounds, a lot of different styles. So if you're new to Decoupage Central, my friend, I'm just recommending you to go check it out, the website. The link, it's in my description for this rice paper. You can go and check the new, also they have 58 new designs that they just launched. And I'm waiting for my rice papers. Right after I get them, I will come here live and show you. Okay, so it looks like I have enough, and we're gonna dry that super quick. Maria, you like the iron method. Me too, my friend. Anita, you like sunflowers? Hydrangeas, they're beautiful, but me too. I like sunflowers too. Yes, La Bunny. Yes, my dear. These are hydrangeas, my friend. Yep. Yep. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. Look at all the details and the colors. I can wait. I can wait for you to see the transformation on my canvas. So we're just going to draw it up. And I'm using a canvas today, but you can do this also on any wood cutout that you have. But this is another way, my friend, that you can use your rice paper, because not everybody have access of wood, or not everybody is close by any wood shop. So if you have a if you have canvases in your studio, then yes, use it for your rice papers, or for stencils, or for your paintings. There's a lot of ways how you can use your canvases. Okay, we're gonna try this super quick. Lavani, you love hydrangeas? They're beautiful, my friend. Every time I go to Home Depot or Lowe's, I always have to get one. So I haven't get one yet, but I'm planning on getting one for my front door. So when you're doing the iron method, you have to make sure it's all dry. You have to make sure, friend, that everything is dry. Okay? Yeah, it's all dry. And let me show you. I don't know if you can see that Mod Podge. Okay. So now we're gonna get our iron ready. I'm gonna bring my mini iron close to me. So I'm gonna get that cord a little bit more closer to me. There you go. And I'm gonna use my mini one with a Cricut. So we're gonna let this to get hot, and in the meantime, I'm going to start placing my rice paper. And I'm going to get my parchment paper. Please do not use wax. Don't use wax paper. It happened to me before. Wax doesn't work with this method. So I have my parchment paper here. Friends, if you are just hopping in, say hello. Happy Friday. Hope everybody is having a beautiful day. Let us know where you're watching us from. Today we're doing a reverse canvas using a rice paper. Okay, you will hear when your mini iron is ready. So right now it's getting in there. I see that. Cheers, my friend. I'm drinking some lemonade because it's hot here in Florida. All right, so I heard that beep sound. So this is how I want it. I'm gonna place my parchment paper on top. And here we go. So now I am just placing my iron on top of it. On top of the parchment paper, and just working in small areas. Okay, we're gonna let it dry. And we're gonna come back again. We're going to come back. So here we go again. And now we're gonna make it even. So we're starting from the top. Just follow your rice paper. If you are a little scared of wrinkles or bubbles, this is a great way to use your rice papers with the iron method. Okay? Okay. Maria, you like some flowers too. I know that, girl. Anita used to have a snow. Oh no, my friend. No. Okay. So look at this. Now it's perfect. Yep. Maybe I think I need a little bit more here. Let me see. No. Maybe. Gonna come back. Yeah, always make sure the corners of your rice paper, the edges. The heat is adhering to the canvas. Now it looks good. Yep, we're gonna let it cool off and then turn it off the mini iron. Okay, now in the meantime, when this is drying, what we are going to do, we're gonna just let dry on the other side. We're gonna paint our frame, okay? So I'm gonna put this brush in the water. I don't need that. So I decide we're gonna use a chalk paint, and this is from Dixie Belle. I wanna see if I can read the name, but it's not showing. I have paint over there. This is one of my green colors that I use all the time. But look, it is a beautiful green. So I think with that hydrangeas, this frame is going to look everything. I mean, it's going to look fantastic. So, and then we're gonna add a little bit of dark wax. So let's get a little bit of this chalk paint, not too much, and we're gonna paint the frame in the meantime of my rice paper is drying. If anybody has any questions, my friends, let me know. Hi, Trudy. How are you, friend? Thanks for saying hello, my dear. Welcome, welcome. All right, let me put some paper on my table. Let me know in comments, friends, how is your day? Or how was your day? Because I know it's nighttime already. All right, we're gonna paint everything, okay? The inside and the outside. And I think I'm gonna use a bigger brush. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna use a bigger brush so we can finish this soon. So this is a chalk paint. One of the reasons why I like using chalk paint is because of the texture, and also I just can do one coat and it gives a beautiful result. You don't have to come back. And also the quality of the paint is much better. But I use acrylics as well. Don't take that wrong, okay? I have acrylics paints. I use them for paintings on canvas. But for home decor, I'm always using a chalk paint. So glad it's Friday. Yes, my dear. I know you're happy it's Friday and the weekend is here. Any plans for this weekend, friends? If you would like to share with us any plans, are you gonna be doing something fun or just relaxing? Let us know in comment. Let's have some chit-chatting. It's Friday night. I love Fridays. Okay, and you see I am moving super quick. I wasn't sure which color to use for the frame, and then I realized that my rice paper has beautiful green colors, and I think with this green is going to look fabulous. So, okay, we're gonna also paint the inside, okay? So we are just painting the frame. And let me know in comments, friends, if you haven't done any reverse canvas. Is this something that you want to try and do it? Or you've done it before? I know Anita did it. Maria too. Don't be shy, my friend. Okay, we're gonna let it dry. We have to let it dry, and then if I need to come back, I will come back. All right, let's use our heat tool. Let me read your comments in the meantime, my friends. Pretty green. Thank you, Maria. Yes, I love this green. Can you tell? It's almost gone. I need to get more Dixie Belle. Anita, you're getting together tomorrow with the family. Nice. Me too, my friend. Me too. I love Saturdays. Trudy, you have her appointment tomorrow and mowing your yard. That's nice. I don't do that, but I take care of my yard. But no, somebody else do that yard for me. Maria, your son and family are coming. Oh, that's wonderful, my friend. That's super nice. family gathering sounds a lot better. That's wonderful. I love it. Yes, getting together with the family, it is always super fun. I love that. Okay, so now I'm going to check. Remember, I don't go for perfections, okay? So my style is very rustic, primitive. So I know how I like my projects, but in this time I'm just making sure the edges of the frame, you know, there's kind of like a little spaces. I'm making sure they have enough paint in this area. You see it right here. I want to make sure we have enough paint in there. And what I do here, because we have the frame, I'm not even worried about here in this. Let me see if I can just use my brush and paint in some of the areas. Yep. You can always hide it, but it looks good. Okay. All right. So one more quick touch up with this green, and then we are done. And then we're gonna come back with some dark wax. Dark wax. Spraying this here. Hi, Kathy. How are you, beautiful? I'm so happy you're here, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody. How is your day? I'm surprised you're still awake, Kathy. Well, it's because of the weekend. I know Kathy, she always go to bed super early. I'm so happy seeing you here, my dear. Alrighty, so look at this. Isn't it? It's a pretty green, okay? So we're gonna put it on the side. Don't worry about this. You can always paint your frame. Just a quick, just the edges. That way I finish my paint, because I have a small amount here. I'm not gonna even bother having the staples. I have to change my chair. Has noises. If you want to, you can paint this. You can always do that later. I'm just doing a quick dry brushing in here. You had a great day. You went to Hobby Lobby to pick up new things. Nice. Kathy, do you find good deals? Sometimes when I go to Hobby Lobby, I have to control myself. because you think everything is 30-40%, and then no, it's not. All right, let me clean up my hands, friends. My friends, let me know in comments, do you guys stay up late, or you always go like, or you like going to bed early and waking up early? What's a bedtime, good time for you to go to sleep? I'm pushing myself to go to bed early, but sometimes I can't do that. I cannot do that. Because I have to finish it. A lot of things. And sometimes for me, bedtime it's 11:30 maybe? Maybe. So share with me. Let me know what time is your bedtime. Maybe I get more inspiration from you and I can push myself going to bed early. Okay. Let me clean up this before I make a mess, because I know myself. All right, and now it's trying to bring our stretch canvas with our rice paper, okay? So we did the iron method. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to protect my rice paper, and I'm gonna use this Decoupage varnishing glue, okay? I'm going to use this because it's always good to protect your rice paper, okay? But if you don't like it, you don't have to do it, and you just seal with a spray sealer. So before I apply, like before I attach my frame, I want to protect this beautiful rice paper, okay? So I'm going very light, brushing into those areas. You have to be gentle when you use your rice papers. This is when you're using wood or any other surface, so be gentle. And first you're gonna see a cloudy, don't panic. This is how it's supposed to be. And then it will dry it up. I want to use a mold, so maybe that will be my next step for this project, but first I want to finish with this. Let me read your comments. 1 second, friends. Let me finish here. But just comment there, comment. I'm gonna read it just in seconds. Okay, despacito. Organizándose. Okay, I'm almost done. And also, friends, I don't want to forget, Facebook is already sending the message that our live is only available for 30 days. So I am uploading all my live on my YouTube channel. If you like what I do, if you want to follow me on YouTube, my friend, comment here so I can send you the link, because Facebook, it will be deleting very soon, in 30 days. Okay? All right, we're gonna let it dry. I think I got everywhere. we're just gonna let it dry. Okay. And then let me read your comments. Kathy, you got 40% off. That's nice. That's a good deal, my friend. Bed late and up late. Maria, I like that. I like that, girl. Anita, you go to bed at 10. You have to get up early and to go to work. Oh, friend, I know it's hard going to bed late and then waking up early. No good. Maria, 11 and 11:30. Lights out. That's a good time. Trudy, I rather stay up late, but and then 5:15 for work. Oh my dear. Sometimes that happens to me, Trudy, and I feel so exhausted. Like, I need to go to sleep. That's not good. I don't like the timing. Yes, Kathy, I know you, my friend. Early to bed, early to rise. Yes. Kathy, you love the paper, you love the flowers. Thank you, my dear. Yes, that's the problem that it is happening to me, friends. That I am going to bed late, and I know I have to get up super early because of my babies. They are a little bit far away from my house. Like they're in different counties, so we have to be at school by 7:50. So when I stay up late, I used to stay up late before. It used to be a little more harder, me crafting and then leaving everything organized, and then next time waking up at 5 a.m. So I was like, not cranky, but it's just feeling tired. But now I don't stay up late so much, but what I'm trying to do is put a limit. So sometimes it's 10 p.m. or sometimes it's 9:30. All depends. When I do live, I want to stay up a little bit more late. That way I can take pictures, I can leave everything clean. But it is hard, it is hard. But I'm pushing myself. I don't like staying up late because I feel terrible. Okay, so we're gonna use this. This is a eye of the silicone mold, and we're gonna use one butterfly. Okay, Monarch eye of the silicone mold, and I think, should I do? Okay, you're gonna help me. Should I do a dragonfly or just a butterfly? What should I do? Hi, Dominica. How are you, my dear? Happy Friday. No school tomorrow. Woohoo. I love that, girl. Yes, it's Friday. I love it. All right, should I do a butterfly or dragonfly? You help me. Look at this. I don't want a big butterfly. I just want a regular size. So I was thinking on this one. I think this one looks good, but I also like this. But this is a dragonfly. You help me. Which one do you think I should? This, or a tiny one? My butterfly is going to have a little bit of gold. Sleep in tomorrow. Nice. I love that. Good for you, my friend. Butterfly. Trudy say butterfly. I love butterflies. You know, there's a plant here. Well, I just find out because I never knew about the plant. There's a plant. I don't know the name, but it attracts butterflies. And when I moved from California to here, one of my friends told me, you should get these plants. The butterflies come, they leave the little eggs, and then you will see a lot of butterflies coming. So I've been getting those plants every summer because winter they're all gone, and I need to get those plants because I love seeing butterflies in my backyard. Beautiful monarchs, different kinds of butterflies, different colors, so I love it. So check it out. Maybe you have those kind of plants too. Butterfly is small, Trudy butterfly, dragonflies, La Bunny dragonflies and butterflies, Maria butterflies. All right. So you know what, friends? We're gonna do a dragonfly, okay? We're gonna do a dragonfly. Yeah, we're gonna do a dragonfly because I haven't used any dragonfly for my project. So we're gonna do this. I'm not gonna need a lot of a dry clay from IOD. And right away, before it gets air in there, I'm gonna put in the Ziploc bag and keep it like this, okay? Because that way it's safe. Let's start working with this. It's just a small dragonfly. And we are going to use cornstarch. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna do this one. It's a perfect size. So when you're doing projects like this, it's step by step, okay? Even though you wanna finish everything right away, there's no way. Okay, so step by steps, my friend. Butterfly bush, maybe, Kathy? Maybe La Bunny. La Bunny, you're here in Florida, my friends. Have you heard about the butterfly plants? I don't know the name. Maybe, Kathy. I love having that plant on the back of my house and the front of my house because all the butterflies come here. And I'm late. Usually I have it around this time. And beautiful butterflies come and you see them and it's beautiful. Okay. We are going to, I'm going to find out. I need to go and get new plants and I'll make sure I'll share that with you. But I love having that plant because all my butterflies come and when I'm having some tea, it's beautiful see them. I see different kinds of butterflies. And you know, I have in my backyard, I have a bird house. And I see a lot of cardinals, a lot of beautiful birds coming now. They're coming back, my friends. They were gone, and I understand the winter. Now they're coming back, and I'm so happy. So I buy birds food, change their water. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so now we have our dry clay. We're gonna get the silicone mat because I'm gonna start painting it. Oh, it's a beautiful dragonfly. I love it. I love it. Look how pretty is this. So beautiful. Okay, we're gonna start painting that, and let's see. We're gonna go brown. Even though dragonflies, they have beautiful colors. I'm gonna use brown. Where is it? Where is my other brown? Here. Butterfly bush. Yes. Okay, Kathy, I'll let you know. Through there you go. Through the nose, the butterfly bush. Yeah, it's butterfly bush, Kathy. That one, thank you. So Kathy is correct, yes. Thank you, Trudy. Yeah, butterfly bush. I love having that plant in my house, for real. Especially for, Trudy, you were here, so summertime. You will see a lot of butterflies coming. It's just beautiful. Okay, now that I'm painting mine, which I should have glued it before, but it's okay. I'm being very gentle. I don't want to break my dragonfly. I'm just gonna paint my dragonfly. And then I'm gonna add a different wax. I have a teal wax. Okay, so you have to be gentle because this is just fresh, remember. So it's better when you glue it, but I couldn't wait. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna glue it already this with that brown color. Okay. So yes, butterfly bush. I need to get the plant. Okay, so this is almost done. Perfect. So we're gonna put it on the side. Purple. Lavani said purple. Perfect. I got it, my dear. All right, let's go ahead and dry this quick. I was thinking using a stencil, but I don't have too much space, so no stencils. And our dragonfly is gonna be purple. Okay. Perfect. All right. So let's bring our frame. Look how beautiful this. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my staple, but you can also use hot glue. I'm gonna use only 4 staples, maybe 6. But and then when I finish with my live, I will come back and apply E6000, okay? Okay, now, this is tricky. So now I wanna show some of this area. So maybe I can, I like this, leaving this area. So now I am just checking how I want it. All right, so now I have to turn this. So am I gonna need my hot glue? Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna get my hot glue just a little bit so I can turn the other side and get my staple in. Okay. In the meantime, I am going to grab my dark wax. My dark wax, where is it? What did I use for the rice paper? I used this, my dear. Decoupage varnishing glue. Decoupage varnishing glue. You can use Mod Podge, but I use this. First Mod Podge, then my rice paper, and then this. Okay? Then, if you want to give a glossy look, which that's how I like it, I always add a glossy look. I use, let me show you. I use this glossy varnish, okay, from Deco Art. I go over with 1 layer, and this will give the glossy look. I'm gonna do this later, not today, I mean not right now, but first I have to seal my paper, and I use this. Okay, my friend? Of course, my dear. So yes, so this is another way how you can use your rice papers, using a canvas. Okay, if you have canvases in your studio, then use your canvases, and if you have a rice paper, use it for this kind of projects. So I'm gonna get a little bit of this dark wax. Look, it's a very rich color. I like the color. It's a beautiful brown. Thank you, Dominica. And then just a little bit, okay? Just a little bit, not too much. Just a touch up of this brown to make it more vintage. So more on the edges, a little bit on the inside to give more the rustic look while we're waiting for our hot glue. So give me some hearts, my friends, if you are enjoying it, if you love this kind of projects. Let me know, what do you think? Is this something new for you? Have you done any kind of project like this? Let me know in comments. This is my third time using a rice paper for a reverse canvas. Okay, just a little bit. Don't use too much. All depends your style. Go for it, my friend. You love using rice paper. Me too, me too, Dominica. Me too, Maria. Thank you, my friend, for the hearts. Thank you, my dears. Thank you for being here, girls. Thank you. You're making my Friday night super fun. Appreciate it. I love using rice papers too. Believe it or not, you can do so many things with your rice papers. And again, not everybody has the access to have wood. So, but you want to be creative. You want to use it for something beautiful. And then here you have canvas. You can go to Hobby Lobby, or maybe you have a canvases at home, and then here you're creating something different with a different style. Okay, so let me show you. Let me show you. You see the dark wax on the edges? Okay. You don't do reverse canvases. Oh, thank you, Dominica. Thank you for sprinkling me out. All right, we're gonna do this. Yeah, this is a little bit hot. So, we're gonna glue it. I'm just gonna do a small amount because I'm gonna staple it. Okay, so I have hot glue in there. I know where I want it. And here we go. Okay. We're gonna hold it up. Hold it up. Hold it up. Okay. So now we're gonna turn the other side. Here we go. All right. So let's get our staple. We are going to get our staple. This one. Use any staple you have. Okay. And we're gonna glue it back. One here, one in the center, and one right here. Okay, we're gonna turn the other way. Even you're using hot glue, you have to secure this. You have to secure your reverse canvas. It's the same thing when you're working with wood. You have to make sure you use nails for your projects. Okay, we're going to do one here. And we're going to do another one right here. Okay? So now we have staples. Now it's holding my canvas. Okay, you see? Oh, Anita. No worries, my friend. I'm glad you're back, my friend. Okay, so here we have okay? So you see, again, I have staples and a little bit of hot glue. So now it's time to trim this area. And I'm gonna use this, okay? I'm gonna use this. Maybe it's not a perfect cut, but don't get nervous. Just take your time. I'm going to move everything that is around me because I have a lot of things in my table. That way I have enough space. All right. So here we go. You can also use a ruler if you want. If you want. Pressure. There you go. Here we are, and we're almost done with this size. Okay? Of course, if you make this for selling or for gift, make it pretty on the back if you want. But nobody looks the back, let me tell you. I did this for a gift and they like it. You see? All right, we're gonna do the other side, and I think I'm gonna use this better. Okay, I'm gonna use that part. If it's not a straight cut, don't worry. Remember, you have a staple. So here we can make it even if you want. There you go. Now we're gonna do the other one. So I have canvases different sizes, even 8 by 10, the smallest one, 16 by 20, that's the bigger size. So this is something different that if you teach workshops or you want to do something fun with your family and friends, this is something that you can do it as a group. Oops. Okay. Just follow the line. Maybe we can just pull it out a little bit more here. Thank you, my friends. Thank you, thank you. And here we have a canvas, reverse canvas. Now our back is all clean and you don't see extra stretch canvas on the side. Okay, you can make it even, use a ruler and just follow that, but it looks good. Okay, so give me some hearts if you like it, my friend. Thank you, thank you. So look at the beautiful hydrangeas. Thank you, my dear. So now it's time to glue our, and you have to throw away this. You're not gonna need the extra one. Okay, so now we're almost done. We're going to bring our dragonfly back into here. Okay, we're gonna glue it. We're gonna glue our dragonfly. And I'm gonna dry my dragonfly super quick, very lightly. Hold on. Let's go ahead and dry this. I don't want to break it, not so much. And we're gonna use tie bun. Okay, we're gonna use this. Okay, we're gonna just turn the other side. So now, where do you think should I put my butterfly? On the top or in the bottom? Or here on the leaf? Give me some ideas. Anywhere here or in any of the leaf? What do you think? Top or bottom part? Help me out. Do you think should I put my dragonfly in the flowers or on the leaf? Or here on top in this greenery? I think here. Top? Top of the flower. All right, I'm just gonna put any place on the top part. You see, I'm looking, and I'm applying glue. I'm applying glue over my over my clay, my mold. So I'm going to put it right here. And the contrast, I want to have a contrast because I'm going to apply a little bit of gold metallic. So we're going to just put it right here. Oh, don't break, stay in there. There you go. And stay right there. Okay. So my dragonfly didn't break. Tap, tap, tap. A little bit of pressure. There you go. So now I'm going to get my metallic wax. And then I think that will be all. Maybe a little bit on the edges of my canvas, on my frame, but we'll see, okay? Let's see, what color can we use? So this is a wax. Look, it's a metallic wax, purple. But I also have this, so we're gonna apply the purple and a little bit of gold on the edges because we have all kind of greens in here. So we're gonna just apply a little bit of that, okay? And then we're done. Tomorrow when I come back, if I see that my butterfly needs something else, then I will add it. All right. Let's get this. Look how beautiful this dragonflies look on top of these hydrangeas. For real. I love it. If you like purple, this is a beautiful, beautiful color. Like, love it. Thank you, La Bunny, for giving me the idea of painting my dragonfly purple. Like adding that. Look. Look how beautiful the butterfly looks. And maybe I can add a little bit of this. A little bit. Because you know dragonflies, they're colorful. So just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit, my friend. Play around with your metallics, okay? If you have a different colors, play around, my friend. A little bit on the wings, just to give more contrast. And it looks so beautiful. Look at this. I love it. And thank you, my friends. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for hanging out with me, for giving me your company. I think the butterfly needs some gold. Look at that. I can add some gold too. Look at that. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of gold. Why not? Because I love gold. Let's add a little bit of gold. This is my favorite gold. Here we are. Yes. Love it. So this is a wall decor. I'm gonna add a hanger. But you saw me. This was easy to do it. So if you have canvases, my friend, and if you haven't do anything like this, try it out. Okay, so what do you think? What do you think, my friend? Look at this. Our dragonfly over our hydrangeas. Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna apply a little bit of gold in here and we're done. We are done. This is purple. And I'm gonna use just my brush. A little bit on the inside and a little bit on the outside, like here. There you go. I love using these gold. I'm thinking getting other colors. But I'm really hoping, my friends, that I inspire you and to give it a try. If you haven't tried this kind of projects, try it out, my friend. Use a small canvas and have fun. Okay, and thank you for staying with me until this time. Appreciate it. Yeah, the gold around the frame, it looks beautiful. Yes. Okay, so tomorrow I will take a picture because it's very dark. So tomorrow I will show you how beautiful this dragonfly and everything else looks better. Adding the gold around. Love it. Here in the corners I like having a little bit gold. Enjoy your weekend, my friends. Have fun. Have fun with your family, with your loved ones. Always hug them. Tell them how much you love them, okay? Tomorrow I have my twins' birthday party. There is their birthday celebrations, my nieces, so I will be with my family. It's a blessing, so I wish you the same, my friend, okay? All right, so I'm gonna stop right here. But let me tell you, this was so much fun, and I'm glad I did this with you. Okay, here you have. All right, so thank you, my friends. Thank you, Trudy, Dominica, Maria, Lavani, and everybody. Anita, thank you. So here's the final look for this reverse canvas. We use a rice paper, the big size, A3, and we use a eye of the mold for our dragonfly. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, Anita. Hashtag replay if you're watching this video later. But again, if you have canvases in your studio, in your craft area, use them. Check it out how I did it, super easy. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, Trudy. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. Bye, Maria. Happy weekend, my friends. I will see you soon. Bye, bye, bye. Thank you, thank you.